Good morning, miss.
Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. But today we'll be looking at soil. Can you tell me what you think this is? Give me a definition for soil.
Miss, soil is the top layer of the earth's surface.
Okay. Anybody else?
It's what the plant's growing.
Okay. Okay. This is my definition. The soil is a loose surface material that covers most land. It consists of inorganic and organic materials. Soil provides structural support for plants used in agriculture, and it's also a source of water and nutrients, meaning it supplies the plants with nutrients. Something to know, that soil originates from the breakdown of bedrocks, organic matter. Now, something to know is that soil derives from a Latin word called solum. And this means that earthly materials in which the plants grow. There was a famous Russian geologist. He suggested that the soil is a natural body having its own genesis and its own history of development, a body of complex and multiform process taking place. But for me, God created the heaven and earth and everything in it. This is just science. What do you guys think?
Who are with you, miss?
I agree, miss.
I agree with you, yes.
Okay, can you guys tell me some soils? First of all, when you walk on the ground, what do you feel?
The ground.
Miss, I feel green, like some grainy thing on my foot, yeah.
Hard, miss. It's too hard.
Okay. Well, in Guyana, there are some types of soil that most of you are familiar with. We have clay, rocky soil, and we have sandy soil. Little do you know that in Guyana, we have red soil, brown sand, red sand, and white sand. You all know about white sand, right? And you know these brown sand, you usually see them when they are constructing roads and so on. Isn't that true? Can you list two other that I didn't mention? Two other type of soil that I didn't mention.
Miss, pegasse.
Okay. Do you guys know what is pegasse soil?
No, miss.
Well, these are soil that are found on the coastal area. Right? And these soil, you don't really farm because they're found in the riverbank sometimes. Right? And these rocky, I put rocky there because there are soil in the four natural regions in Guyana, right? The hilly sandy clay, coastal plain, and the interior savanna, and so forth, right? Remember, in these areas, there are mountainous rocks, right? Mountainous rocks. And from that, that's what we get these rocky soil. They're big. When you see these rocks coming out from these high places that pop with big loads, and they got to get this big heavy duty thing to, anybody know what it's called it?
This is the excavator.
Yes. And they put a amount of pressure to break up these rocks. That's where we get that from. Nice. That's a picture showing clay. Sandy, the famous white soil that we all know about. And that's loam. This picture here showing, just picture a color more red found on the ground there where those men are standing. We can say that it will be a red sandy soil. That's what silt. Silt is more of a Anybody ever go to the beach?
Me,
Yeah, you have beach, right?
63 beach.
And when you feel walking in the mud, walking on the earth's surface, what do you feel? It feels kind of soft and
It's be a mixture, miss.
and it's not that coarse. It's kind of fine, right? To me, that's a little idea of our silty soil feel. Now, we're going to look at the arrangement of the type of soil. We all know that sandy soil has large particles, isn't that true? And clay particles. We know that when we walk in the mud and when it's muddy and it's raining, when we feel it on our feet, it usually sticks between our toes, right?
Squishy.
Yes, and when you go home and you're walking and it gets dry, it tends to crack. So that's texture of the clay soil. And we have loam. Can somebody read for me what the loam is? The soil is?
Mixture of sand, silt, and clay, medium-sized particles with balanced space, allowing good water drainage while still holding moisture.
Good. Can we say that loamy soil is very good for agricultural cultivation?
Yes, miss.
Yeah.
And we have pegasse. As I said, it's found on coastal clay. Coastal clays or land or the riverbank. And this is very dark. It's a very dark color and spongy. Thank you. I have an activity for you guys, and you are going to. Here's the rules for this activity. You are going to call a number on this little clock, right? And when you call a number, you're going to choose someone to come and pick up a number, pick up that number that you have called, and they're going to read it out. Okay, go ahead. 10. Number 10. Who are you going to choose? Venus. Number 10. Some of these are questions, thoughts, or just ha ha ha.
Alright, so number 10 says, let your seed fall on good soil.
Alright, so here we have a sample of soil. Here we have the sandy soil, the red sand, and we have clay. Okay, let's take a feel on how these samples feel. Let's rub it between our hands. How does it feel?
Grainy.
Grainy. How does that one feel?
A little grainy, but also fluffy.
Fluffy, okay. What about, it's a little hard, we have water on it.
Stiff.
Compact. Okay. So Venus, tell us, how does the sand feel?
Alright.
You rub it between your hands.
Grainy, grainy, grainy.
Yeah, of course, sandy soil is grainy. Thank you very much, Miss. In my school, in the village,